Very nice. Welcome to the Bhartiya Kisan computer classes. And we see the syllabus of computer science, world, multi-agent planning, ontological engineering, categories and objectives, events, mental events and mental objects, reasoning system for categories, returning with default information, the internet shopping world. Uncertain knowledge and decision theory, uncertainty and method, basic probability notion, interference using full joint distribution, Bayesian probability and belief network, relational and first order probability models, other techniques in uncertainty and reasoning, inference in temporal models, hidden Markov models, Kalman filters, dynamic Bayesian network, decision network, semi-constant influence diagram, decision making and imperfect information, combining beliefs and desire under uncertainty, the basis of utility theory, utility functions, multi attribute utility function, decision network, decision theoretical expert system, learning tools, techniques, application, machine learning concept, method and models, supervised learning, unsupervised and semi-supervised learning, decision trees, evaluating and choosing the best hypothesis, artificial neural network, non-parametric models, support vector machines, ensembles learning, empirical learning, task explanation based learning, inductive logic programming, reinforcement learning, active learning, learning based on limited information, building a smart system using different learning techniques, a smart system application agent based concurrent engineering, communication, perceiving and acting, language model, text classification, information retrieval, information interaction, phase structure, grammatic syntactic analysis, augmented programs and semantic interpretation, machine translation, speech recognition, image information and object recognition, early image processing, operations, object recognition by appearance, reconstructing the 3D world, object recognition from structural information using vision, robot hardware, robotic perception, robotic software architecture and application domains, image processing, introduction to image processing, introduction, image sampling and quantization, residuation, human visual system, classification of digital image types, optical, wave, elements of an image processing system, image file format, TIFF, JPEG, ICO, CEOS, PNG, raster, image format, introduction to OpenCV, tool to open and display image using Python or Eclipse, image enhancement, thresholding, segmentation, watershed segmentation, edge-based segmentation, Fuji segmentation, spatial domain techniques, image negative contrast, stretching, gray level slicing, bit plane slicing, histogram and histogram equalization, local enhancement techniques, image subtraction, image and image average, low pass special filters, median filtering, high pass special filters, derivative filters, frequency domain technique, ideal low pass filter, Butterworth low pass filter, high pass filter, homomorphic filters, image analysis, image segmentation, classification of image segmentation technique, watershed segmentation, Fuji segmentation, region approach, clustering techniques, threshold, doing age-based classification of age and age detection, watershed transformation, feature extraction, boundary representation, area, Euler number, eccentricity, shape, matrix, moment-based descriptor, texture-based features, image comparison and object recognition, image compression and its need coding, redundancy, classification of compression technique, Clogy and lossless JPEG, RLE, Huffman, Shannon, Fano, scalar and vector quantization, object recognition need, automated object recognition system, pattern and pattern class relationship between image processing and object recognition, approach to object recognition, medical imaging, medical image obtained with ionizing radiation, medical image modalities, image from X-rays, gamma rays, do and risk, medical image obtained with non-ionization radiation, ultrasounds, imaging, ultrasound imaging, magnetic resonance imaging, PAC 5, 3D visualization, image visualization, surface and volume rendering, virtual reality, dental and digital X-ray processing, RBC image processing, 3D visualization, remote sensing and imaging, definition of remote sensing process, photogrammetry, electric magnetic spectrum, interaction with atmosphere, recording of energy by sensors, passive microwave remote sensing, satellite image, visual image interpretation, introduction, remote sensing data products, image interpretation, elements of visual image interpretation keys, thermal and radar image interpretation, pre-processing, application of remote processing, computer network design and modeling, introduction, requirement analysis concept, overview of network analysis and design process, system description and methodology, service description and characteristic, performance characteristic, requirement and analysis, user application, device network, other concept, requirement specification and map, requirement analysis process, requirement gathering and analysis, developing service metrics, characterizing behavior, developing RMA, delay capacity, performance requirement, environment specific, threshold and limit, requirement mapping, flow analysis and network architecture, identifying developing flows, data source and sinks, flow models, flow prioritization and specification, examples of flow analysis, component architecture, reference architecture, architectural models, system and network architecture. Flow analysis and network architecture, identifying developing flow, data source and sinks, flow models, flow prioritization and specification, examples of flow analysis, component architecture, reference architecture, architectural model, system and network architectures. addressing routing and network, work management architecture, addressing mechanism, routing mechanism, addressing strategy, routing strategy, architectural consideration of addressing, network management mechanism, architectural consideration of network management, network performance and design, developing goals for performance mechanism, architectural consideration, design process, vendors, equipments and service providers, evaluation, network layout, design traceability, design metrics, tools for network design, modeling and analysis, discrete event simulation, modeling for computer simulation, NS3 or latest version or equivalent modeling, network elements, simulating a computer network, smart pointers representing packet object aggregation events in NS3 or later version or equivalent, compiling and running the simulation, animating the simulation, scalability with distributed simulation, emulation capabilities, analyzing the result, overview of OMNet.